Greetings and welcome to our Temecula studios for this NCAA tournament update. I'm Ryder Bullock. We begin with a final. Purdue advancing with a 79-69 win over Miami, and it was a great game that told two very different stories depending on the half. Miami came out firing. The Hurricanes led 40-38 at halftime, attacking the glass, controlling tempo, and getting a standout performance from Shelton Henderson. 18 points, 8 rebounds, and doing just about everything to keep Miami in front. But in the second half, Purdue flipped the script. The Boilermakers shot an efficient 53% from the field and an eye-popping 57% from three-point range, stretching the floor and forcing Miami into tough defensive rotations. The difference? Free throws and shot selection. Purdue went 21 for 22 from the line compared to just 10 attempts for Miami. That efficiency, combined with Fletcher Lawyer's 24 points on 6 of 7 shooting, proved to be the turning point. And then there's Brandon Smith. 8 assists, controlling the pace and making sure Purdue got quality looks down the stretch. Miami did win the rebounding battle, and they did create second chance opportunities, but Purdue's discipline, especially late, closed the door. Final again, Purdue 79, Miami 69. The Boilermakers are moving on. Breaking news out of Syracuse. The Orange are reportedly closing in on a deal to hire program legend Jerry McNorma as the next head coach. McNorma, fresh off leading Siena to the NCAA tournament and giving a number 1 seed Duke a serious scare into the tournament, is no stranger to Syracuse, a national champion in 2003, played on that Carmelo Anthony team, longtime assistant, and one of the most decorated players in program history. If finalized, it signals a return to identity for Syracuse basketball, someone who understands the tradition, the expectation, and the standard inside the Carrier Dome. Coming up next, Kentucky taking on Iowa State. Tip-off, and about 10 minutes from now, Iowa State enters at 28-7, dominant at home this season and favored by 5.5 points. ESPN Analytics give the Cyclones over a 70% chance to win. Why? I think it's because of balance and efficiency. Milan Movic leads Iowa State at over 17 points per game, while Taman Lipsey orchestrates the offense with nearly 5 assists per contest. This is a disciplined, physical team that doesn't beat itself. Kentucky, meanwhile, comes in as the underdog, but with firepower. Otiga Owe, averaging nearly 19 points per game, gives the Wildcats a go-to score, and if they can push the tempo, create transition opportunities, they can absolutely make this a game. But they got to clean up a lot of their mess that they left behind against Santa Clara. They cannot play the same way that they played against Santa Clara. It should not take Kentucky overtime to defeat Santa Clara. Iowa State is a much better team than Santa Clara. You can't let them hang around if you're Kentucky. So my question is, can Kentucky handle Iowa State's defensive pressure? I don't think they can for 40 minutes, and that's why I think the Cyclones are going to win this game. So Purdue moves on with a strong second half performance. Syracuse may be turning back to one of its own, and we're set for what should be a compelling matchup between Kentucky and Iowa State. Tip-off coming